Hi, it's Amy Farrote. I want to report that I succumbed to the cigarette. I'm really sorry, but I lost it. I'm going to get back on track tomorrow, but tonight I'm just going to let myself be rotten. I'm really sorry, but I feel so much shame and anger at myself for letting my house get like it has gotten. I had some old friends from high school that I haven't really talked to in God forever since high school. And we've since made friends on Facebook. And they've reached out to me. A couple of girlies, Julie and Shelly, have reached out to what they're offering to help me clean and get my house in order. And that sent me off. My anxiety has already been over the top here lately. But I just lost it. I lost the will to be strong. Um, and they're so kind and generous and being so sweet and nice. I don't even know how to deal with that. That they would want to come and help me clean up this horrible nightmare. And I mean, my own family won't do it. I don't have any family that'll help me. And they're offering to come and help me. And I just don't know that they understand the real extent of the nightmare. And it really kind of shook me a bit because I realized it shook me awake because I realized I'm still kind of just hovering. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I've just let myself go horrendously, physically, mentally, everything around me. Even this car is a nightmare. And then I just go buy cigarettes again. I just succumbed. But I know I'll get through it. Everybody has remission is part, I mean, not remission, regression is part of getting better. Is it the word regression or relapse? Is part of getting better. And I let myself do it. I just thought tonight, I don't care. And I'm going to think about their offer, but like I said, I don't think they understand. I think they're thinking, dust and, maybe wipe down some cobwebs. But it's much worse. The house has really suffered. I mean, for years we had a bad roof. And so I have like holes in my ceiling. I have probably mold. Oh, I'm sure there is. And it is very difficult for me to accept help because I'm not used to that. I'm not used to people saying, we want to help you and we promise it'll be confidential. And, we just want to be there for you. And it's like when it comes up, I can't deal with it. I'm not used to it. And it's not like saying that my family is bad or that I'm bad. It's just, I'm not used to it. And so, I don't know how to do it. It's like my friend Ben, my dear friend Ben, helped me a few years ago get my heat turned back on, and he had to loan me some money. And to this day, I brought it up not long ago, and he's like, please, that was a gift. And that's hard for me to take. It's like, what? A gift? I don't understand. And the last time I had anybody over, one was Sean, and he didn't even say a peep. Sean was really my true friend, but another person came and said, God, clean this dump up. Are you a pig or what? Well, they didn't say that. That's how I translated it. And that person was not trying to be unkind, but was trying to help me. And, but it definitely made me think to myself, I'm never going to have anybody over again. And I don't really want to now, especially with COVID. Here I am smoking cigarettes. If I got COVID, I'd be like dead. But I'm overwhelmed by the kindness of some people. I don't know how to react to it. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to respond. I'm very socially stupid in that arena. Um, I just, I know I have to get past it. I have to. And I'm not going to be able to do as much as I want because of my pain, my daily pain. I'm so tired of, waking up and basically using momentum to get to the bathroom in time. And two little dogs at my feet. Anywho, I just don't know what to do. I Their kindness, it's overwhelming me. It's like I can't handle it. I can't deal with that. We were good friends since grade school. These girls, I knew them since my whole life, basically. But they're thin, and fit, and they've got their lives together, and they probably never, maybe a newspaper out. Not to say that they haven't suffered. I learned that one of my friends lost her husband a couple of years ago, which I did not know about. I knew him all through high school. And, he was a sweet guy. I mean, I feel really horrible about that. That's devastating to me because they were high school sweethearts. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. And I'm sure they'll watch this, but I just want them to know that I love them and that I appreciate their offer and kindness. And I will think about it. I will seriously consider it, because I'm going to need help. And I'm afraid. I have a friend, really good friend, Melissa, who lives in Kokomo. And she has offered to come down and help me, and we haven't been friends that long. But I feel like she's my sister. It's like I've known her forever, and I haven't. But, she's willing to come. And I just right away know, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you crazy? It's okay for me to tell her, I'll be there if you need me. Just call, But, and she suffers a lot, too, with physical issues. I mean, it's like, I know my dad, I get it, naturally. My dad had fibromyalgia, and he was on steroids for like the last 20 years of his life, maybe not 20, maybe 10. And he was fine. That worked for him. But I've had steroids before, and they just make me bonkers. But, so I come by it naturally. It's not like where'd this come from? There's always a chance. That's a good cigarette, though. Oh, I know I'm terrible. It's like I watch Nick Avocado, and he does mukbangs, which are just basically eating tons of food. And he's gained a lot of weight, and that poor guy struggles, physically and mentally he has to pay the bills, and that's what he's known for. Not that I'm known for cigarettes, but it's hard to give stuff up. It's hard to quit. It's hard to get over this shit. But, basically, I want Julie and Shelly to know that I am thinking about it seriously. And that, when you've known someone that long, I mean, we haven't spoke since high school, and then we became friends on Facebook. And, Shelly was one of the people who went and saw Sarah when she was at Lutheran Rehab. And, she hadn't seen Sarah in forever, and she still did it. Sarah's closest friends have never seen her, never visited her. And so, I just kind of wish Sean was here, because maybe I'm making too much out of it, but he always kind of just said things like last Christmas. I had fallen down the stairs, the basement stairs, and I didn't injure myself except for a scratch on my knee. But I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm in pain. Because if you injure yourself, you're fucked even worse. And he's like, just get over here. And, get over here before your entire Christmas is ruined. And, he was right, because I went over to his house, him and Craig's house, and Larry was there, and I love Larry. And I guess Larry isn't that great, fond of women, but I love him, and I think he loves me. But, and I told Sean, you were right. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I came over, because I do feel better. And he's like, I told you. But, some of my best Christmases have been with friends. Ben and Mark, we used to always go over either Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, depending on when they had their family over. And, they didn't have to, but they would really make it special for Sarah and I. And I've talked about this before, I'm sure, but Ben actually even made figgy pudding, because he had asked, what do you girls want? And I said, figgy pudding, because, you always hear that in that song, that Christmas song, which I'm not going to sing. And by God, he made it. And you know what? It's delicious. And I've been thinking about figgy pudding ever since. But, my friends, Craig and Sean, they are the ones who really made my holidays, because I couldn't go to a family holiday. And, maybe someday I'll talk about it. I don't know. But, I haven't really had family for years, and that's why I really value my renewed relationship with my sister Rebecca, because we had nothing, and we were best friends as kids. Becky was our best friend, and everything she told us and said do, we did, because we thought she was awesome, and I still do. And, this whole thing has really kind of rocked me to the core, because I'm not used to people being kind, and I don't know what to do. I can't really allow someone to come help me, because I feel so guilty. My friend Craig helped me when I had no food. I'd go over there for dinner with him and Sean almost every night. And he'd always buy me groceries and dog food. I'll never be able to pay him back for what he did. I said I'd never cry on this goddamn channel. But, it just hit me really hard that these girls, and that's, isn't it funny? That's how you see them. Of course, I've seen them on Facebook, and they're gorgeous. Very gorgeous, both of them. But, after all the years, they're still just Shelly and Julie, that I knew all my life. We had our ups and downs, as all high school kids do, but, the fact that they're still willing to reach out and help me for no reason. I can't fathom it. I don't think I'm that good of a person that I would do that. I don't know. I'm so caught up in my own fucked up shit that, it's like, I was watching Silence of the Lambs earlier, and, he had this girl, and she offered to help him put his, love seat in this van. And he ends up, kidnapping her. And I thought, I'm lucky, because I would never have offered to help him. Because I wouldn't be able to. Though he could probably get a really good skin suit, out of me. Extra roomy. But, I just can't say how much I appreciate them. I mean, if anything else comes out of it, wonderful. But my heart has been touched, and it just threw me in a tizzy. And sorry. Nice view of the car. I really need to get some shit done. Like, I want to get the outside of the house clean. And, you know, I did that in 2010. That's how long ago. Excuse me. And, Pretty Girl. I held that one in, but it still came out. You know, I would like to do that. And, you know, it smelled so good. I remember I came back from yoga teacher training and I pulled up to the house and it just was like, oh my God, the outside smells so good. And, you know, I got to get over my anger because, like, Sarah pisses me off because, you know, she never helped me with shit like this. But she would do a little. And the thing is that she contributed to the mess. And then she fucking goes and gets strokes and can't do a goddamn thing. And then it's all on me again. God. Ugh. But I love that bitch. Anyway. I've slipped up a little bit, you know, with the not smoking, but frankly, I don't care right now. And, you know, right now I just don't care. And I was going to make myself a salad with baby kale and stuff, and I just don't care. I'd rather not eat. You know, I just don't care about food right now. And yesterday I got really sick. And all I'd eaten was, God, I don't even remember. It wasn't anything, a bowl of cereal and, oh, I forget what else. But of course it was like Lucky Charms. Because, you know, if you're going to eat cereal, it has to be magically delicious. But, you know, anywho, I just wanted to make this video, and it's longer than I thought it would be. But I just want to tell Julian, Shelley, and Melissa too, thank you. You girls are good friends. And I really appreciate it. And Julie and Shelley, I am thinking about it. I have a lot of anxiety and depression and all the rest. But I am thinking about it. And I know that you come from a really good place. And that is awesome. But anyway, I hope you guys don't feel like I've ruined everything. I mean, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like, you know, I've ruined everything. But I guess what's more important is what I think. And I'm not mad at myself right now for going out and getting sick. But if I did it again tomorrow, I would be. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Isn't Sunday when you can give up any in Catholicism? Sundays are the day when you can cheat. God says Sunday you can eat chocolate and, you know, eat whatever the fuck you want. Thanks, God. I'm going to smoke. Oh, did you hear that? God said it's not wrong. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember that we're all connected, and I love you all.